Welcome back to We Are the Atlas, 1 player, 10 questions, 10 answers, episode number 9 with Mr. Dark, Mjr Eazy. Hey man, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. The MGR stands for Major.
Mjr Eazy.
Yeah.
Alright, Mjr Eazy.
It's an old comic book character from the 1970s and 80s when I was a kid.
Cool. I never heard about that one. Nice. I like comics. Cool. Yeah, we start right away with the first question. Like, it's an easy one. What's the name? We can, Mjr Eazy is fine for me, but if you want to tell, I'm Volker, by the way. It's the V in my old dirty V, Volker, and V is my show name. So it's just my initials. I don't use my gamer tag in Star Atlas. I kind of changed it, because I thought everybody would be scared if I call myself Crack in the Bong, it sounds like weird. Because my Steam account name is like Crack in the Bong. That was when I was like 18, or I don't know. I have the Steam account for like 20 years now. I can't even remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had the Mjr Eazy one for ages because it's a character from a comic book I used to read when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My name in real life's Dave.
Dave, nice to meet you, Dave. Cool. That's enough, It's just like, it's always interesting, yeah. Cool. We go right on to question number 2. Also a difficult question, but I tell you, just one person under 30 right now. Like, everybody is like the same as old as me, or at least above 30. So don't worry. Like, we in the old man's club here in Star Atlas, I feel like. So
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lower the average age because I'm 55.
you're not the oldest. You're not the oldest for sure. Oh,
I thought I would be. Oh, I'm good. I'm from England, from the northeast originally, but I live down in the south now, down in Kent. So
nice. Yeah, it's number 2 actually. I had another guy from Britain, the Taffy, before. The interview's coming out soon. Nice. Cool. We jump right on to question number 3. Now it's getting interesting. What's the first computer game you ever played, and what's your all-time favorite game?
Oh God, that's a question. First one I ever played would have been on the ZX81, and I can't remember what it's called. It was like a dinosaur 3D maze thing. That's really ancient. So probably from 1981, 1982. My favorite all-time game. I used to be, because I'm older. I used to play a lot of arcade stuff. So my favorite game of all time is an arcade one. Is Defender.
Defender.
And then I just loved that thing in the arcades. And then on kind of computer, it's don't know how to talk. Probably, to be honest, World of Tanks Blitz. Played a hell of a lot of that. Played thousands and thousands of hours of that shit.
I played it a few times with some friends, because some friends got really into it, but I never got hooked. Like, cool.
Yeah, I didn't get
go
PC one. I never got hooked on. So the full World of Tanks, I just found it too boring. But World of Tanks Blitz is kind of smaller game, much more fun. And then console, it's got its GoldenEye. I just love Golden. I still play it now with kids.
On the N64. Oh man, I'm the body armor camper in the multiplayer. Like it was so crazy. Like, GoldenEye was so good, such a good game.
Yeah.
And Perfect Dark also was the second part of it. It wasn't that good, but it was still good. Yeah, GoldenEye, we played that like crazy with my friends. Like, this Lilith Wars, GoldenEye, and Mario Kart. These were the games like for the N64. Cool. And the Spectrum thing, that Sammy 8-Ball, he has the same thing going on. Like, it's a typical UK thing, the Spectrum machine. Because in Germany we had the C64, but all the British guy, a lot of them go with the Spectrum. Cool.
Yeah. So one of my mates he had C64. I had a Spectrum, and a Dragon was a British computer. And then one of my other mates, he had a BBC. So in the UK, the BBC and the Spectrum are the kind of the big ones.
Yeah. The good old times. Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Cool. Question number 4 about the music. Like now, I'm really interested. Like what kind of music do you like? Favorite song,
Yeah.
artist, genre? Genre I can see already probably.
Yeah, there's a clue there. Yeah, so I was a punk young and I still kind of still like a lot of punk stuff. My favourite has
Nice.
got to be the Ramones. I just absolutely love the Ramones. And so that's seen them a few
Remote.
times years ago. Um, yeah, song probably Blitzkrieg Bop or maybe Beat on the Brat maybe as well. I do love that by the Ramones.
Good stuff.
Uh,
Good stuff. Nice. When I was very young, I had a little punk career or heavy metal and punk, I must say, because a lot of my friends like, and we also had him in like East Germany. It was kind of crazy. For them, it was really tough, with all the
yeah,
government and Stasi going on. But like,
yeah.
yeah. And
That,
I know a few bands, but maybe send you. But it's all in German, like Schleimkeim and stuff like that. It's really crazy shit. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not so much on the. I don't really like really heavy stuff.
Yeah,
I like the
you
kind of
you
pop
know
up stuff.
all my punk friends now. FC St. Pauli, the football club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
know them.
they
Yeah. Oh yeah,
they
yeah. So
yeah,
one of I don't know a bloke I work with. He plays. He used to play with Cradle of Filth,
nice,
the heavy metal band.
cool. Yeah, nice stuff. Yeah, cool. We go on to the next question. The favorite movie. What's the favorite movie? There's a lot,
uh,
probably.
yeah, no, Princess Bride. I love the Princess Bride.
Uh,
Have you
it's
not
a
seen the
new.
Princess Bride? I am
Maybe has
Inigo
a diff.
Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die. It's got the Dread Pirate Roberts in it as well,
Okay, okay.
who is the best pirate ever.
Cool, cool, cool.
Better than Jack Sparrow.
Maybe I saw it in German. It's always tough for
No,
me.
it
No.
is a bit of a kids film to be honest. From when I was a kid, and then I watched it with my kids as they grew up. So
Well,
got a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
good memories.
We have to make a chat later on. You have to send me some links, like with all this stuff. I want to check
Yeah,
it out. I'm always interested in new stuff. Cool, cool, cool. We got that one out of the way. Number 6 about the food. It's yeah. What do
yeah.
old punks eat?
Pretty much anything with cheese. There's not anything that can't be improved by putting cheese on it. So yeah, nachos, pizza, anything.
Anything.
I'm not fussy. I'll eat
We
anything.
cool, cool, cool. That out of the way. And very important question. How did you find Startless?
Yeah, just random. I was searching on the internet for some crypto games to kind of get involved in and invest in and try. For me, I was trying to find a one that is something I want to play. So for me, it's about fun and playing, not so much the investing. Obviously, investing
Yeah.
and making something on it would be nice,
Hmm.
but I'd rather have a game that is fun. And I'd played like E009 and Elite Dangerous a bit, and I didn't like them. And then I kind of found this searching for a space kind of game. Read the stuff, and it sounded good because it had the the, the the first person being able to kind of do PvP and PvE sounded good and sounded better than in those games. So that's what kind of got me interested.
Cool, cool. Yeah. We all hope it's gonna be as good as we imagine it all every day
Yeah,
long in the chat and in the theory crafting. Nice,
yeah. So I love No Man's Sky, so I was thinking, if it can be something like that, it'd be cool.
nice. Yeah. Next question. Why are you still here? What got you hooked?
It's a good question because I've had a few tantrums on the Discord.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been warned a few times for being
Move.
disrespectful. I'm still
Yeah,
here, still invested,
yeah.
still excited to play the game. I think kind of I want to be. We want to be a pirate guild. I think it's the freedom that you can be, from the way they describe it, you can do whatever you want, be whatever you want. Now, obviously within the confines of the game, but I think it's that it's just got so much going for it.
Yeah, it's a lot of things, and as you said, like the freedom, like everybody basically can do whatever he wants somehow. Like there will be rules, but they gonna be broken as well, So
Yeah, well, that's being a punk. That's kind of part of my nature, and the kind of pirate thing. A lot of people kind of misunderstand it. It's about freedom. I wrote an
I
article
I
about
I was
on
there.
Medium about.
I had a few chats with a few pirates, and I liked really the pirate code, and like I also like the TV series actually. What is it called? Yeah, there was
Black.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool, like and like okay, it's rough and violent sometimes, but it's fair, and the fairness
yeah,
is really cool. Like, nice,
yeah. That's it.
nice.
Exactly. The fairness is the big thing.
Yeah, cool. And next question, also important question. Your favorite ship? What's the favorite pirate ship?
Oh yeah, I'd love a Vesuvius O-Pod. I'm still waiting for the price to come down a bit because I think that'll be cool for kind of been getting information. But it's the two for feast.
The Tufa,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got some of
Sit,
them. I
sitting
think
there
yeah, yeah,
in the
hiding in the asteroids.
as we
World
feel,
miners coming along, and they're
waiting
going to
for
get
the prey, and then
yeah,
enter. Yeah,
yeah,
nice.
ruin a few miners' days.
Cool
Get
chip, cool
them.
chip. Nice, nice, nice. It's going really quick today. Already question number 10. Yeah, probably Dark plays a part of it. What are your goals in Startless? Like, what do you imagine you doing in the future? Like, when we get the game and, yeah, you
Yeah, so
already, yeah,
yeah, so like I say, we want to be the number one Uster pirate guild. We're allies with Skull and Bones from Mud. We're trying to build a bit of a kind of pirate federation. Work together. So I think it's that. I think it's for me. It's still I treat it as a game, and I just want to have fun and play a game. But also, there are some elements in there that within the guild we want to do stuff like give chances to people to get involved, get into the game without having to, if they haven't even got any money to spend.
yeah,
So, and then that whole thing about fairness, about having a guild that you know, kind of doesn't have scholarships like Axie has, because I've kind of played Axie, and
mm,
I don't like that scholarship model. It kind of feels like sweatshops in kind
yeah.
of what Nike do and
I
kind of the big,
don't
you know,
exactly. I
and
don't
that,
want to start a rant about this. Like, I'm really, and it's really appealing to me the way, like, it sounds like punk pirates, actually, punk Uso pirates. I really like
yeah,
that idea. Like, fairness to the people, and like you could join the big guilds, and you see them and they probably gonna rule big parts of the universe, but there will be a place for people like us, who don't give a fuck actually, and do whatever they
yeah,
want, and
yeah. That's
yeah,
it.
and
That's
look at
that's our thing, because we want to have a bit of, we're going to set
yeah,
up in the high risk zone, have
nice,
our have our space, and kind of in the guild. There's some of the other founders are more about exploring and that
yeah,
free thinking rather than the kind of necessarily the pirate bit. But so I think we've got a mix of people who want to do PvP and do the fighting and do the pirate thing, and then a pile of people who want to do exploring and crafting and whatever. But it's about freedom. We're not gonna take any shit from anyone. We're not gonna do what anyone says unless we
yeah,
think it's the right thing to do. And we're gonna try and have fun and make sure that we give people a chance to play the game and get involved, even if they can't afford to buy a ship.
that's cool. That's kind of really cool. It's like the pirates, you know. They always ask before they attack somebody. They always ask like if they want to join them or like, you
Yeah,
know. But you don't fight the pirates, you know. That's the thing, you know. And that's like,
yeah, exactly. It's
yeah,
it's the big thing is like he's like Black Bart Roberts, a famous pirate. Part of his thing was he didn't really actually sink that many ships. A
mm,
lot of what he did was is give them the chance. If they fight, they die. If they don't fight, they live.
yeah,
So it's that
cool.
kind of thing. And we talked about stuff like letters of marque, so that people can have free
That would be
passage.
cool. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. That
but so
sounds really.
there's lots of stuff like that we want to do. Um,
Uh,
so yeah, so
uh,
there's
how big are you now? Like, how many pirates is out there? Is it a bunch? Like, is some
yeah,
people?
it's starting to build. We've only been going a couple of months. Where we've got about 20 people kind of coming on the crew now. We're trying to be a bit selective
Yeah,
and not go hard on recruiting at the moment because we're still kind of figuring out how we want to run things and how we want to set up and do we want to have our own DAO and stuff set up or do we
yeah.
just kind of wait?
Get
Yeah,
like everything a little bit structured at least.
yeah, that's it. We're trying to do that and get set up before we go hard after the recruiting. I think the other thing is as well is like Skull and Bones are bigger, they're in mud, and I think a lot of people who want to be pirates are in mud
Yeah,
uh,
maybe.
rather than kind of Costa and Oni. So I think it'll take a bit more time for us. But yeah,
Like
we
20,
want to
20
get
people
you
can
and
do a lot, you know. Like, and
yeah,
there will be more. Like it
yeah.
sounds
And
cool to me.
once,
Like,
once we kind of start to get the numbers as well, once we get some, I think as well as once we get some PvP, even if it's just racing, any sort of
any gameplay
stuff like that will kind of will help as well.
for
So,
sure, for sure.
we want to get involved in all that sort of stuff.
Cool. Perfect, perfect, nice. And yeah, that's already the last question. I always do a little bonus, like anything we need to know, anything you want to tell the world, you want to shout out to somebody, or anything you need to add here.
Well, I should shout out to the other three founders of the guild. So Leo, Cosmo, and Chaldan.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
doing a great
talking
job.
to one or two of them already. I hope they're all coming to the show later on. Like I want to get everybody on here, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. They've got
everybody.
you'll get a kind of different kind of angle from them because they're more about either exploring or kind of research, kind of and development. So we got a mix of different things. So we want to try and have
That's super
other stuff. So
interesting.
we'll try and
Yeah,
craft stuff to make our ships better for pirating.
cool, cool, cool. It's super interesting, you know, to see all these different kind of people coming together here. Everybody has his own plan, but you know, you
Yeah,
have to work together to achieve maybe a little bit more, you know. Very cool, very
yeah.
cool.
And that's
Yeah,
the
I
thing
look,
with the pirate thing, right? We can't just go around randomly fighting everyone because we'll
yeah,
get wiped if we make
agree.
enemies of everyone.
Yeah.
But there are,
We,
we've got some targets already. We've got a few kind of
the
guilds that we're probably going to go after.
the black spot or the black spot
Yeah,
list.
yeah. Give them the
Yeah,
black.
it's getting
Yeah,
bigger every day, right?
it is. Yeah, we're giving out a
Nice.
lot.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I
Cool.
try to avoid that, at least for the moment. But I'm up for a fight anytime, you know, like I don't care. Cool.
That's like me. I think that's my problem.
But
I'm always right.
did you sign up for the racing thing yesterday? What they announced?
Yeah,
Cool. You have a racing team. Nice.
yeah.
Pirate
We've got.
racer.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah. We got a couple. So one of the other founders, so Cosmo and another of the crew, they're running with it.
Nice. I am really interested to see. I hope hopefully maybe they can, like the bike guys want to do something in Elite Dangerous race. You know, I'm interested to
Yeah,
see how this goes. Yeah,
yeah,
anything. We
yeah.
need
I'd
some
like to just
content, you know. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. So we were talking about it, doing our own anyway in our guild. We want to do death race type races. So
yeah.
where it's full combat kind of type racing. Um, But you know,
I'm into a Solana project. It's .shade or something. It's you remember Wipeout on the PlayStation?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
something like that, and they have it on the Solana blockchain, and they have a demo already, so you can play. And they do like time trials, but they want to bring a multiplayer soon, so I'm definitely gonna check that out.
oh right,
I'm
yeah, I'll have to check that out.
I'm up
Which
for
is
a race.
I didn't know about that because me and the two of my mates we're writing a kind of a Wipeout slash Mario Kart type game on Solana. So
Yeah,
sounds like we've got some.
I
Yeah,
sent you the link later on. It's looking really good. Like I'm impressed. It's a small team and they're working on it in the end of last year, but they made progress so quick and it's on Unreal Engine 4. So that make gives me hope that our team here in Star Atlas can put something together this year, and we get a racing
yeah,
module in Star Atlas. Hopefully, they
yeah.
don't want
Hopefully, yeah,
to tell us, but like it should be possible. Like if I see the Pikeman team doing that, they should uh,
yeah. That's
give
it.
them
That's yeah,
pressure. Yeah.
yeah. I asked Michael in the foundation room about doing that because I think having showroom will be great. It'll get some people, but
Yeah,
it'll
I,
get old pretty quickly just looking at your ships and walking around, right? I think
depends.
if you then do racing, that would that'd keep
It,
people happy while they build the rest of the game.
yeah, exactly. Like every something to do every day. Like
Yeah,
and like we can organize all the races. We can make bets for police on the side. And stuff like
yeah,
that. Just like to have fun and make it more exciting. And yeah, cool.
yeah, exactly. So, me and Cosmo in one of the founders of my guild, we're both gamblers and we want to run the book. So it's like we've been doing the little side bets on how many ships
I,
sell
I
and the
Like that
stuff
was
like
one of my first choices here. I wanted to have a tavern, little bar. I just want to be a barman somewhere in the red zone, and the people coming and I trading information and maybe a little drugs under the table, something like
that.
that. That would be so cool.
Oh yeah,
And
we've talked about that running a
uh,
bar. We're going to have so like pirates. In the original pirates, they had like Port Royal and Tortuga.
yeah,
So we're going to
I
Tortusta is
Speaking
kind of
of
our
pirate, do you play the game on the? I don't know if it was out on Spectrum, Sid Meier's Pirates on the
yeah,
C64.
yeah,
It was one of my first games I played for months. It was like crazy. Yeah. And
yeah. I love
going
that.
back to the showroom, I hope the showroom gets the multiplayer, and then I gonna do that interview with you again in the game. That's
Yeah,
what I'm looking forward to. Like
yeah, that'll be cool.
don't hang out in voice chat no more. I can now hang out in all the people's showroom, and they can show off with their ships. I don't care, but like just like to have running around and doing things.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Uh, Thank you so
Cool.
much, man, and I
Yeah,
really
no worries.
appreciate it, like being here with me, and it was really nice to get to know you better and all this, and I wish you all the best for the future. Good luck with the pirates and everything. And even sometimes if you're mad in chat or something, the next day is a new day.
Yeah,
Don't worry
that's
too
what I do.
much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
normally calm down, and
yeah,
I just try try not to drunk post as well. I get if
yeah.
I'm
It,
too.
it happens. Like I was thinking, maybe he had a bottle of rum, and nobody cares. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm on the bourbon tonight. I'm out of rum.
Oh, bourbon, nice. You mix it or pour on ice or on
Yeah,
rocks?
no, on the rocks. Maker's Mark is what I'm drinking tonight.
I like Michael's Mark actually. I'm a bourbon fan myself, like, but I don't think it's very crazy. I'm a German and I don't like beer that much, but I like
Wow.
schnapps, like old schnapps, whiskey, vodka, um,
Yeah.
cocktails, mixing everything. Like I need
There
a
can't be
kick.
many Germans who don't like beer.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel a little bit. I drink beer, in the summer, and my friends like, this. You have to drink beer, but I prefer like little shots of something. One day maybe we meet each other, and it was my idea with Santi also. Everybody brings a duty-free bottle of his country. and then we meet all, and then we gonna get wasted like crazy. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks again, and I wish you all the best. And we keep chatting and talking,
Definitely.
and yeah, and racing hopefully soon.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for doing this, mate. It was good. Good.
Very cool. Yeah. We stay in contact. All the best. Thanks.
Definitely.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Good. See ya.
See you.